I'm always amazed at the creative process and how we can use it to disrupt our narratives. It's a great way to get out of words and into imagery and symbols and metaphor to see life in a different perspective.
Oh, hi. I'm Erica Wiggins with the Sugar House Chamber, and today we are at the paint mixer. What's the paint mixer, you ask? It is a really fun time and no artistic talent needed. You may not see what I've been working on.
Hi, I am Jill Johnson and I am the owner of the Paint Mixer. We have been in this space for 8 years. I bought it 5 years ago. The Paint Mixer is located just across from Sugar House Park. We are right next to the infamous Dodo restaurant, and parking is street parking. We also have a few spaces in front of us, and we also allow parking in the KFC parking lot after hours. So we do offer beverages. We have an educational permit, so we're allowed to offer 2 drinks per class, and we do all local products. So we have a lot of offerings at the Paint Mixer. We have public events, which are always on our calendar, usually on the weekends, 21 and over, and as well as all ages. And then we also allow private events, which can be anything. We've had bachelorette parties, we've had birthday parties, corporate groups, you name it, we've done it. And what happens is you walk through the door after you find really great parking outside, and you walk in and we get you in an apron, we get you comfortable in the space, and our artist introduces what you're painting, and we take you step by step. And we have music, and we really just set it into a rhythm where you feel safe, it feels fun. We do the cleanup. So I always say, a lot of things that get in the way of anyone trying to be creative is you think you need all the stuff, or you don't have the right stuff, or there's just such a mess. And here we just take all that thought out of it. Taking the creative process as like maybe a therapeutic or a healing modality is that I always say it's not precious art. So we're in process art. So maybe you end up with a product, but I like to say you might end up with something that you put on your wall and look at it every day, or you might put it in your journal, or you might burn it, you might break it, you might run it over. I mean, I've seen the whole gamut, and that's the part of letting the art contain it, and then allowing it to let go and more. During COVID, we had a lot of changes and we got really creative. So our Van Gogh mobile studio is exactly what it sounds like. It's a van that will go anywhere, any location. We've done outdoor events, indoor events, we've been on top of mountains and lakeside. So what we do is we bring all the tools of the trade. All we ask is to have chairs and tables, and then we cover everything. We bring all of the supplies and we do all the setup and cleanup. So during COVID, we had to change really fast, and I remember looking at the studio and looking around, and we decided to do vintage kits, which meant we were using everything we had in our studio. And so now people can order their box, and then we do Zoom events. And what's amazing to this is it has everything you need. It has paper to cover your space, the napkin, the canvas, the brushes, all the paint, and the instructions. And then we can do a Zoom event where we're all together in the space. And I've been really surprised at how incredible it is to connect on Zoom. I know it's not where we all want to be, but it's been this great way for us to get creative and have fun and do something in those little Brady Bunch boxes that we couldn't do before. So the best way to learn more about us and to schedule anything is to go to our website, thepaintmixer.com. We have a calendar for both Park City, Summit County, and Salt Lake City, and you can see where we are. We're typically in the studio on the weekends, and then we are out and about during the week. I am Jill Johnson, owner of the Paint Mixer, and we are Sugar House Business.
Be sure to follow these folks on social media. And a huge shout out to all the volunteers who make the Sugar House Strong video program possible.